10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
I speak for the trees.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Crystal Maiden.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Admiral Conker.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Bounty Hunter.
Radiant team ban.
All right, here we are. Second game of the day, Planet Odd versus OverPower. Right on into the draft, we see Planet Odd. I think with that win, they're now 4-1 in the bracket. And then OverPower, they are 0-4. So they need to maybe just try to play spoiler this bracket now that they've lost 4 games and steal one off Planet Odd to really throw a wrench in their plan. But for right now, all we can really do is analyze this draft and see if they'll be able to even do that. So Planet Odd, they've banned out the Nyx, Venomancer, Batrider, while OverPower banning out the Sand King, Night Stalker, as well as that Lifestealer. Up for Planet Odd is going to be that Nature's Prophet, as well as the Bounty Hunter, and then OverPower with what looks to be 2 supports, the position 5 Crystal Maiden and 4 Kunkka. Take a look at these 2 drafts, and Bounty Hunter with Nature's Prophet is going to be nice. You're going to be able to be walking around invisible, trying to find openings for Nature's Prophet, especially once you get that level 6. Get that track, help out the Nature's Prophet to come in, be over. Janata slow, and the Shuriken toss out there before Nature's Prophet cleans up. Could see a lot of track gold in the way of
reserve time.
Team. This looks like a solid combination right now. Something we haven't really seen yet.
Radiant team
main
pick.
Qualifiers with we've seen a lot of Nature's Prophet. We just haven't seen Nature's Prophet Bounty Hunt. Ban out the Luna, they ban out the Drow. Thinking Drow that might get picked up for Planet Odd because of the Prophet.
10
ranged,
seconds
of course,
remaining.
you want that aura. He hits a little harder. It gets a little easier to get these pickoffs.
5 seconds remaining.
OverPower, Kunkka, Crystal Maiden, and if that is not a core Kunkka, I don't think
time.
it will be. Got some alright catch. X and Torrent with the Frostbite. Well, Crystal Nova is pretty good for Overpower, and they go with the Earthshaker that
Dire team
offlane.
pick.
Planet Odd, at least in the last game, dealt with quite easily. But this is another scenario where Planet Odd last game were up against Earthshaker, Phoenix, Venomancer, Terrorblade.
10 seconds remaining.
As well as Spirit Breaker.
5 seconds
Planet
remaining.
Odd were just the much stronger team. It was a weak lineup that came out from Team. They weren't able to really withstand
Radiant
the nuking
team
damage
pick.
onslaught of quick DPS that was there for Planet Odd. Power heroes right now really strongest.
10 seconds remaining. 5
Shadow
seconds
Shaman
remaining.
Are picked up by Planet Odd. Now that's more
Reserve
locked down for
time.
them. Should be Shadow Shaman in 5-spot, bounty roaming 4. And for Shadow Shaman, he's a lockdown. He's a Hex. He Shackles. This works well again with Bounty Hunter and a Prophet. You come in, Shackles, and then of course you get the push that goes with it.
Dire team pick.
Overpower now picked up the Terrorblade. Again, something that Planet Odd have seen before. And this is, this could be another mid Terrorblade. As Weeha just played it in the well.
10 seconds remaining.
See him having a problem with whatever he picks to go up
5
against
seconds
again.
remaining. Reserve time.
Terrorblade, Earthshaker,
Legion
Kunkka,
Commander.
Crystal Maiden, and now the Legion Command back on
Radiant team
side.
back.
Again, this is more lockdown for Planet Odd to get this Nature's Prophet into the mix. Now this kind of looks like a safe lane Nature's Prophet. It's no longer in that off lane. I think that's going to be Legion Commander.
10 seconds remaining.
But obviously that's not for certain.
Dire
Got
team
now
back.
Nature's Prophet, Bounty Hunter, Shaman, Legion. The scaling is Legion, Trackle to push forward the lead that they might have early.
10 seconds remaining.
OD banned out by
5 seconds remaining.
Overpower. Puck picked up
Radiant
by
team
Planet
pick.
Odd for Weeha. So Puck here, ban out the Ember, Overpower. They need one more, and see what that one more is gonna be. I would say maybe it's safe laner, considering
10
the fact that
seconds
Terrorblade
remaining.
did go mid last time. We may not see that again. It could just still be Terrorblade.
5
top.
seconds
They'll need a
remaining.
mid up against this Puck. See what they want to do. Invoker is still on the board if they do want to go in that direction.
Reserve time.
Storm Spirit to go with this team if they want to attach and storming in. See a Storm not Prophet and
10 seconds remaining.
not even that great against.
5 seconds remaining. Queen of Pain.
So they go with the Queen of Pain. That's going to be over mid. Terrorblade in the safe lane. Earthshaker should be off lane. Kunkka 4-5. And then for Planet Odd, we've got Puck in the mid lane. Moon is going to be Legion. Saksa is your Shadow Shaman support. Misery roaming with that Bounty Hunter. And safe lane Resolution. Get on in this game. Once everybody picks it up, we can take a look at this draft. And again, I know Overpower's 0-4, and their draft just, again, kind of seems weak to me. While Planet Odd,
10 seconds remaining.
they're going to have quick cash coming their way once Bounty Hunter 6,
5
Resolution
seconds
with a lot of
remaining.
mobility, as well as the Puck with the Illusory Orb and the Blink that'll be picked up. To me, it just seems like they're so mobile, they're so strong early that Overpower, again, might seem to get overpowered. Player with the longest kill streak, I'll say Resolution. Blood.
Prepare for battle.
0 to 3 in, 12 up player deaths. 5, which. Player not. It is. No bug this time. So let's take a look around the horn. Venom is going to be on this Terrorblade, Gunner mid on the Quap, Kunkka played by Folio, First Shaker, Enough, Crystal Maiden, Cash, and for the other side, of course, we've already said it, Misery, Bounty Hunter, Soxa, Shadow Shaman, Resolution. Mid is going to be Puck, finally.
"30 seconds to battle."
See, no aggression really coming out from either side. They, all right ward here for the side of Overpower. A deep ward, well, a nice mid ward. Pretty good. Over Misery just heading on out.
Begins.
See if he can grab this bounty rune. Does get a hit off onto this Quap. Doesn't pick it up, but he is able to get himself. He doesn't come over. They might have well found themselves first blood. Gunner gonna be shackled up by Soxa, but he's getting quite low. Gunner and Cash hit away at him. Coming over is gonna be Kolio. They found Soxa. Should be first blood going their way, but now the shackle's burning away. Not gonna be enough. First blood
and here come the
goes
sharks. Towards
Overpower and a bit of over aggression from Planet Up. Now, first blood for this Quap, or taking place in this was an Punk. So let's see how they do. They've got Misery, who's just gonna come in, hit away at this this mid gunner Quap. Once he gets Janata gets that level 2, maybe we see him in a bit of trouble. He's got the Orb of Venom ready. Weeha could be very aggressive with the Illusory Orb. Maybe if he gets Waning Wraith, they get out of there and do find themselves a nice silence on the Quap to really lock him down. We'll definitely have to see where we find Misery going on this Bounty Hunter. We take a look over bottom as they've got Kolio just trying to stack. They're here with Venom on the Terrorblade up against Moon. Have to see how Moon really deals with this Terrorblade. Meanwhile, over mid, 10-1 for Weeha. Popping 4-0. So things not looking good already for Gunner. You get the denies coming out from Weeha. Really last hits that'll work his way in. Venom self a kill over on Misery bottom. So they have 3 of these heroes over here. They use Metamorphosis. They get the kill. 2-0 lead for Overpower, but they start off early, start off well, but they're farming great. We take a look over top. Resolution seemingly getting free farm, not really doing too much is enough, and he'll be harassed out by Shadow Shaman. Shock as well. He's got to be very careful about what he wants to do here up top and really opening it up for Resolution on the Nature's Prophet, who's level 3, 1 in Nature's Call, and killer 2. So they try to go on Moon and they get themselves the fight. They'll continue to harass him out here with the Terrorblade. Cassie now, a couple of hits is going to be Cassie getting very low. They continue to go in. Overwhelming odds thrown up over the top. Moon grab himself an easy kill on Cash. So kill goes the way of the Terrorblade. Kill goes the way of Moon. And it's lane getting out even. Again, overwhelming odds. Misery just hitting away. Only level 1. Hasn't taken Janata or Shuriken yet. Moon running away from Kolio, who missed the Torrent. Let's see. Is Misery going to take that Janata? One, 1, 2 coming out from Resolution. bottom a couple of times, or even over
Radiant's
mid, get a
middle
win
tower
with coming
is
out on
under
Gunner.
attack.
The rotation,
Radiant
have the bounty
structures
hunter
are
there.
fortified.
A lot of mobility for Planet Odd, which is something personally I like seeing, where you could be very aggressive with it. For the rest of these heroes like Moon, who wants that early phase boots, early blink.
Gold for my
Misery
chest.
gonna steal that bounty rune, still level 2. Not being anything.
Double damage.
Show up over top and kill on enough. They could still come over with the teleportation. He's starting to farm these jungle camps. Yeah, we're gonna see Misery come all the way over. Invis spots him out. Enough. Getting nearby. So let's see. Misery, I really want him to go in. I really want to see something happen. They've got the Shadow Shaman coming. That high ground vision. And now Ether Shock as well as the Shackles comes out. They've got the Torrent that'll hit on too, but it's not going to keep him alive. Already Resolution gets himself a kill, and the Heal Sword Soxa. Don't think they're going to get that. Another Ether Shock, a sprouting from Resolution. That's 2 going the way of Planet Odd. Cash getting very low. Soxa staying alive in these trees. And the creeps taking the aggro of his tower. And he'll continue to survive. The Fissure finally comes out from enough.
Radiant's
Will be a nice trade for Planet Odd. Being a 3-for-1. A lot of gold going the way of Planet Odd. Some good levels for them. Resolution 1-0-2. He's going to be looking for this quick Midas. See how quickly he can grab that. We take a look over mid. Kolio is here. Still continue to just roam around. Level 2 in both Ether Shock and the Shackle. Level 6 is almost picked up by Moon. You could see Moon get this level 6, get that duel, and if Venom starts to get aggressive, they have the Shadow Shaman for Ether Shock, as well as the Shackles. They can press the attack, could find themselves an early duel, especially with no Sunder just yet. Not close to level 6, so very good opportunity for the side of Planet Odd. Are looking over. Misery is here. They keep Soxa as well as Moon. Moon not enough mana for this duel, but they got the Metamorphosis as well as the Torrent hitting with the X-Mark. The spot should be a kill for Venom, but he's got the Shackles. They've already cleaned up the Crystal Maiden. They're going to continue to hit away. They've got the duel. They've got the kill. They'll take out 2 Planet Odd. It is looking just about the same as the last game. They try to get the kill on Kolio. Not going to be able to find him. Odd 6-3 with an early lead. Now they work towards this tier 1 bottom. Resolution involved in another one, 1-0-4. The TP comes in from Venom. Still no Sunder, still no level 6, and he shows himself. He's got to be very careful.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So the game already a 4,000 net worth lead. Misery not even level 6, not giving track hold or anything of the sort. And now they're all going to heal up at this shrine. They could stay aggressive as 4. TP over top. They look towards enough. The Fissure comes out, but here come the treants for the body blocks. And they just let enough go. They'll look towards just getting themselves a little bit of farm. Folio drops. Another kill. 4-2-2. The look Dream Coil silenced up his gunner. The Shackles under tower. Weehaw, illusory orb, and another kill for the side of Planet Odd. 8-3.
Radiant structures are fortified.
For 8-3. Got yourselves Weehaw 1-0-1. Soxa 4-2-3. Misery cleans up 1 on Cash. Wasn't expecting that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They take this mid tier 1, they extend that lead to 6k, 9-3. And again, this is without Misery. Himself level 6. They smoke under that ward, but nobody backing up. I don't know if they even saw it. They look over top. Enough. 6. How's Echo Slam? Forced to use it. Gonna just TP out. He stops the TP. This might be his death. There it is. There's the Hex. Ether Shock shackles. The Treants are ready to get this kill. He might go for the Echo Slam. Fissure's there. Not even going to get it off. They'll get another kill for Saksa. He's 5-2. And now 10-3 easy pickings for the side of Planet Odd. You do have this early game power from Venom, but they just can't use it with how much pressure they're coming in from Planet Odd. Kolio is going to be taken out by the illusory orb of Weeha. So Maiden only has Tango.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Very poor. Meanwhile, up top, Resolution, Saksa, they'll continue to push. They'll have them surface boards in just a moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if those for
Radiant's top tower is
here too. Look over. Misery nearby. Sentry ward. Nope. The blue observer ward. There's a sentry ward there as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, a bunch of these heroes here for Overpower, thinking maybe to go in on Weeha. So you've opened up all this space. Moon very close to that blink. Resolution, he's looking for the Maelstrom. And Weeha, he's looking for a blink as well. He's already got the Veil. Could be very aggressive. They've got the advantage by 10,000 net worth. Bounty Hunter looking for that level 6. Well, they've got it on Shadow Shaman. Do they have... Oh, if they have... They're looking very good up 11-3. Planet Odd with this, they're going to be content in farming up. They're going to have a smoke and probably look to turn into an aggressive fight once Misery gets level 6. Probably just could follow Venom and wait for him to get a creep or two and grab himself a nice little bit of crackle. They use Echo Slam over bottom. He's getting very low. The Metamorphosis comes out. The ulti thrown by Resolution. It takes all these heroes to get one kill on the side of Planet Odd. And now they're going to look to chase some more on Resolution. They've got the Shadow Strike. He gets the Sprout and will just TP out. Meanwhile, on the back end, Weeha's got the kill. The Dream Coil comes out on 2. Snapped on this Crystal Maiden. They've got the track on 2 of these heroes and really looking for the kill. Cash is going to try and slow them up with that Crystal Nova. They've got the Sonic Wave in the back from this prop. Looking all right to get themselves 3 kills, but they'll lose 4. And just keep themselves with the Quap. Gunner, the last one alive. Weeha continuing to go in. There's the illusory orb continuing on forward towards Gunner. Blink to juke him out. Gold staying about even, seems, at least in that fight. Moon having enough for this blink in now. Take a look over at Gunner again, who's looking for that orchid, but is very far from it. I don't think they know he has the blink, so they're going to look to get themselves a track gold blink duel. Misery is going to be able to spot out Kolio. Hurry. Don't end up going in. Look over top. Misery getting very low, and they get the track over on Gunner, looking for that duel with the press of the attack. They're not going to TP in. Resolution throws that ult, but give up a kill with that bounty on. Very characteristic of Planet Odd like that. They were setting up pretty well, but they get caught out, and it's a plus for Overpower, who are still down 10,000 net worth. Take a look at Resolution. He's bumping up his farm and looking very good. Follow him over to this jungle camp, being very efficient. The farm he's trying to get, going for that 4-staff next, probably a Hurricane Punch to follow that up. Saksa, however, he's got himself the Serpent Wards, gets the Hex, trying to maybe get the Shackle. He's locked up by this Hex marks the spot. He'll eventually be pulled back. Polio still in a bit of trouble, trying to get that Torrent to hit on him, and they will. Moon's coming over, looking for the duel. Will find him, gets the duel out. They get the TP in from Resolution, and there's the kill for Saksa. Duel won by Moon. No track load for Plant, but dual damage for this Legion command.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Veil, looking for a Eul's, then a Dragon to follow that out. There's a big time smoke from the side of OP. Let's see if they can make something happen. It's starting to become desperation time. I don't know if they're going to be even able to get back there with their tier 2. Goes over, Pucks, Invis. To look towards Venom. Himself a Dream Coil, then a Waning Rift with the rest of his team coming over. They might be able to take a fight, but OverPower, they're going to cut off Planet Odd and set up the nice Dream Coil. Meanwhile, we've got the duel coming through on Tolio. No Slam is very questionable. The Dream Coil comes down on 3. They've got themselves 2 kills on Planet Odd. They look for more. Comes down on Gunner. Enough Venom are trying to back off. And they should be able to do so successfully. That Echo Slam really fighting the dust in between all these teams. In between all these heroes on Planet Odd. They really do help. Now Misery with this track. Level 6, bringing a lot of gold for Planet Odd, up 11,000 net worth. Continue to push out. They've got the Serpent Wards down, and really, what can you do but watch your tower die? He's trying to pull him back. Phase shift from Weeha. Good enough to avoid that, and Gunner, he's got to really be careful. They've got the Blink Waning Rift, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to phase shift as well as Illusory Orb out, but you watch and you get to continue to be chunked out. Can't really stand there and trade.
A prize.
Looking very good as Planet Odd, now up 12,000 net worth, playing another pretty perfect game for him, 18-7. Just continue to keep the pressure on this OverPower squad. Resolution 3-0-10. Weeha 5-0. It's really not dying. And Saksa, he's making an 8. Pushing capability of those Serpent Wards. Getting Blink next. They'll be able to move around this map really well. Mobility before the side of Planet Odd, which is what I said I really liked about it. Side of OverPower, they're trying to get back in this game somehow. But bottom of the net worth, both the Kunkka and the Crystal Maiden. Venom with the Dragon Lance, but so far away from that match style, and might even be even further. Green Coil comes out, he gets the Sunder off Weeha, and now he might be the one in trouble. He uses that phase shift, Enchant Totem hits on him, but now they're tracked up. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch out Weeha. We had to take him out quickly, but take a look over at Gunner. The owner is going to be Resolution. Gunner out of mana. Can't even blink away. The Hex is there with the Shackle. Should be able to get the kill. Easy. But no. Fissure saves his life and right into the Bounty Hunter. Easy. Shuriken toss from Misery. Gets the kill. More Trackle. So there it is. Resolution coming in. They've got the boat to hit nothing. Boy. Not good at all.
Fortune's changed.
The seeds of fortune.
See Weeha in a spot Cash. He's going to be frostbitten. Cash taking a huge chunk with that Veil, as well as the Illusory Orb hitting on him. Does have Dream Coil available on Weeha. Take a fight. They're pushing up top with Moon, and then bottom lane right now. Still look over resolution.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Full. Still looking for that Manta style, getting close to either a full Yasha or the ulti orb. See if maybe Team OP can start chunking away at this deficit of 15,000 net worth. It's going to be a long road for them to really want to, or not want to, but be able to do so. Really chunk of this net worth. They're just so far behind. Top of the net worth is resolution, 4,000 up on that Quap. Almost double the net worth of this Terrorblade. They really sit and wonder what can they do. Find it on, making space. With the bottom. Rotate close with Moonstocks and resolution. And really, too late it seems, is OverPower coming over to try and stop this. Serpent Ward's doing enough resolution and hitting away at the Trojan. Scan comes out. There's the Sprout to block him off. Everybody coming in. And let's see if maybe find himself coming out of the He gets caught out. Here comes the Usury. They got the Doorbell. Take out the terrible check. Doorbell comes down onto the Earthshaker, who survived for the time being with the people getting out on Saksa. A nice sonic wave coming through from the Quap, but not going to stay alive. Will be taken out by the Illusory Orb of this. We have Puck. Another one goes his way with the kill on Maiden. They look towards this Kunkka. He'll fall as well. Ultra kill and godlike is Weeha. 5 die on the side of OverPower. Planet Odd just destroying this team. Lead just continues
Radiant's
to extend.
Middle tower is under attack.
Silver lining is there was no crackle from it. They lose all 5. Weeha 9-0. Continuing to roll forward now, looking for that Dagon. Well, question is, really what's the answer? They've got resolution moving around the map, continuing to push out these creep waves and get these towers to tier 2. You actually set up mid maybe to take another fight. At what point, if you're overpowered, you really tap out. You're already 0-4 in this bracket. You're just trying to play spoiler and it's not really working. Got that the torrent resolution. He just 4 steps out of the way and he's all good. Again, they push this creep wave out with the Illusion, trying to use illusion from this Terrorblade. Push out these waves, but really doing too much. He's still so far away from that Manta style. Get the track there, flanking with the Veiled Dagon. So dead is Kolio. They drop the Serpent Wards on this top tier 3. It's OP's time to try and hold the high ground, but they gotta see if we can find an answer for him. That comes out as well as the quick duel from Moon. I don't think he's gonna be able to survive. It's gonna be another kill for Weeha. He's beyond godlike. Nobody can kill him off the Sprout. The hits from resolution. Another kill from Weeha. Triple kill. As well as now making himself 12-0. Got this tier 3 up top. They look towards the rack. Nobody coming out from OverPower. Or rather, they'd rather keep their lives and sit make another stupid move. X, spaceship, Torrent, not gonna hit. They've got the Sonic Wave. Now might actually be in a little bit of trouble. He uses that Dagon, clears up the Crystal Maiden. The boats are gonna hit. And Gunner just trying to find something here with Kolio. Nobody on Planet Odd is dropped just yet. They're up 30,000 net worth. The dust comes through, whiffs. And they are now going to push over bottom. Push bottom, push mid. There's a blink. Another duel. Moon. Echo Slam's pretty nice. They might finally bring down Misery, but he continues to get away. There's Press the attack to hurt him out. Ends up dropping to Gunner, and now they continue on forward. Get themselves 2. Weeha looks for more. He's got himself that. Not does it actually have himself that Aegis to work with. That's on resolution. He drops. They didn't end the spree and give up a lot of gold. Don't want to do that. Want to keep this game perfect for Weeha.
Fortunes change.
duty.
30-9. How many times can you say that this black? Misery. Or the Guardian Greaves, far ways out from it. They look to continue to push bottom. The dagging coming through of this puck. That's going to be level split. Anderson can get himself a duel. Can I click over in time? Moon to get this duel kill on camera. He'll get another one on Colio, 31-9. There's the Serpent Ward's drop. They flip to hold as much as they can. There's Prestige Jack to take the stun away from Resolution. They continue on forward with Weehawk. There's the Dream Coil. Dead is the Crystal Maiden. Phase shift to avoid the Enchant Totem. Overpower. They can't really hold the overpowering force of Planet Odd.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Take the bottom set of racks. They move towards getting Mega Creeps in the 2-3 over mid. Nothing standing in their way on Overpower. They go up, but really there's nothing they can do. Another dagging kill for Weehawk. He's now got himself 17-0. He's trying to run away, hopefully not dying to keep that perfect scoreboard for him. Another duel on this Terrorblade. Echo's going to slap it up for a moment. The OP flies through the Resolution to get the lead out on Terrorblade, but it's another kill from History. Enough trying to get away, but Dagging was could have stopped for that. They'll take out this Crystal Maiden. Gunner gets the kill on Misery, still surviving as this puck. Another kill for the side of Planet Odd, and 38 dual weapon finally tapping out. That was pretty brutal to watch.